Rápido o lento, back in time, rapeando las canciones me invento. Back in the game, still the same. Regresaré en el tiempo, estaré en mi barrio, a Honduras me presento, donde podía jugar con mis amigos en el vecindario. Pero es el presente, aquí tenemos que estar. Back in time, no podemos regresar. I can change this, con un par de beats, unas letras, we make it. Pero para ser honesto, back in time sería perfecto. Y así es como nosotros nos robamos el show y la gente se queda like wow.
Back in the day, I can only imagine what I do.
Today you gotta stay on your feet, stay on the move, don't miss a beat. Cause life is rushing past you, everyone is active. The future's where you wanna be.
But if I went back in time, I'd see the world in its prime. The fashion, music, and the trends. But what if you went back in time?
Back in time, everybody was in the prime. There was a lot of crime, but there was a lot of good times. A lot of people playing punch out, get out, football head, Arnold. You looking like Pinky with no brain. Oh, you heard me? Change, you can't beat me. I'm like Goldberg in the WWE, man. You see, undefeated. I go insane, the outsane, insane. All y'all do is doing the same game while I'm on the next level. The next level. Well, all y'all sounding so easy, like Dr. Freeze here. Y'all see me? Are we done?
Back in the day, I can only imagine what I do.
Today you gotta stay on your feet, stay on the move, don't miss a beat. Cause life is rushing past you, everyone is active. The future's where you wanna be.
But if I went back in time, I'd see the world in its prime. The fashion, music, and the trends. But what if you went back in time? What if you went back in time? What's poppin'?
Culture.
What's poppin'?
Culture. BAYCAT 10. Let's take a selfie.
First things first, we the realest. Making beats that the whole world hear it.
50,005, I got feeling the vibe. Let's take a selfie.
Tercero y segundo, vamos a tener a BAYCAT en todo el mundo. Estamos haciendo historia, son 10 años que se quedan en la memoria.
I got one less problem.
I got one less problem without you.
One less problem.
BAYCAT winning, we at the top, just us winning trophies. Are we some bosses having fun doing us? And that's what's up. That's what's up. We'll be counting stars.
There's no going back, going back.
We'll be counting stars, counting stars. I got one less problem without you. Flawless.
One less problem.
I got one less problem without you. Flawless.
One less problem.
We woke up like this. Woke up like this.
Oop.
Welcome, everyone. Are you excited? I like that answer. I like that. Welcome to the episode 30 Zoom In Pop Culture Shock. Zap.
Hi everyone, this is Angela. She's my best friend. She is an awesome singer, and she laughs at practically everything.
I do.
Angela, why did you come to BAYCAT?
Well, it's kind of like my second home, and, I love to make music, and I get to express myself in many ways. How about you?
Well, I found out about BAYCAT from my older brother, who came here first.
Oh, for real? I have an older brother come here. Hey, Mark, stand up, man. Yeah, that's what's up.
What's up? Well, I found out about BAYCAT from Balboa High School when they did a summer fair, and I signed up right there. When I came in for the interview, Zara made me so comfortable here. I loved it, and then she told me about they do graphic arts here, and I love to draw, so I came here right away, and here I am.
Wow. This is your first time hosting?
Sure is.
And your first term here?
Yep.
Wow, that's pretty impressive if you ask me.
What do you mean? You came here first. I'm just on your lead.
Oh, we got shade on the stage here, people.
Well, I'm thinking about taking music production next year. What do you think? What I should do?
Well, personally, for me, I love music, and, making beats and fun recording sessions. It's dope.
Yeah, especially it's really popping.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of poppin', let's talk about our title.
Zoom In Pop Culture Shock.
Woo! I just want to put this out there that we all saw SFG Productions in person. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah, and we also went to KQD, and we went to a local sports shop called Graphic Sportswear, where we printed our own T-shirts. Thank you, T-shirt guys. You're amazing.
All right, guys, here we go. When I say pop culture, you say shock. Pop culture. Shock.
Pop culture.
Shock.
Pop. Oh, God.
Oh, how could I forget? Let's wave to that online audience, guys.
Yeah. You can tweet it out and tell them to go to www.baycat.org/BayCatLive. And let's introduce this wonderful lady who started it all, Villy.
Okay, you guys, we're here for Pop Culture Shock, but we're also here because BAYCAT is how old?
10 years.
10 years bold! Okay, here's the embarrassing side. Where were you 10 years ago? How old were you?
I was 4.
I was 2.
And I was 20. Let's hear it for our host. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. She was 2. Oh, and BAYCAT was just getting started. Welcome everybody, how are you today? It is the world premiere of episode 30. Let's see how good you are with math. If we've been doing this 10 years and 3 episodes a year, that's 30, right? Can you believe that? So it's the world premiere of Zoom In episode 30. It's also the world premiere of my 10 years bold glasses. Thank you very much. You like them? They're bold. We have to be bold today. We have to be bold together because building this place was not easy. And if it takes a village to raise a kid, as the very famous quote has been said, it really takes the entire city and then some to make a place like BAYCAT. And you want to see a little present that we are giving ourselves as well as to you as we turn 10 years bold. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's dim one light just to make the screen a little easier. Here it is. Our new website. Okay, I know you're like, what? It's just a website, Billy. I was expecting a lot more. No, but you know, how many people found out about BAYCAT because of a young person here? Raise your hand. Because of a young person here. Cool. How many people here found out of BAYCAT because of a BAYCAT studio assignment? You found out about us because we did a production, an event capture, a graphic arts for somebody. You didn't know that, huh? There's a lot of parts of BAYCAT, and so as we have this beautiful new website, part of what we want to show you is that there's a bigger story to tell. BAYCAT Academy is what you are visiting today. Very much our free classes that we've been doing for the last 10 years for young people like the ones you're going to see today, and the classes are free. And why are we doing this? Because we believe that if young people like these beautiful producers want to be in the field, we have to treat them like professionals today. So we teach them what the pros learn, and they learn, most importantly, also to work with each other. None of what you're about to see tonight was done by themselves. They had to work as a team. So what happens then? BAYCAT Studio then hires these young people as they graduate. And why is that important? Because in the world out there, there are not that many young people that look like our children who are working as a creative director at advertising companies or movie production companies. Is that the truth? Thank you. So if we want to change people's ideas of what talent looks like, of what neighborhoods like Bayview Hunters Point looks like, and what kind of talent comes from these neighborhoods in San Francisco that often are heard about only through negative news, right? You feel me? We had to prove that, and that's what we did in the last 10 years. And then last but not least, here's our 10 years bold. Look at that. And actually, if you scroll down just a little more, you're going to see we're going to have our goal come down a little more because we have some numbers. Go, go, go. Da-da-da-da! So in 10 years, we've actually educated over 3,000 students. We've employed through BAYCAT Studio over 100 young people. We've produced over 300 projects, and we've been in over 30 film festivals. That's not bad. So this beautiful website is now all yours. You get to discover all the things that we've done, right? And there's so many thank yous. So actually out there someplace, and by the way, we are live streaming every single show, and it'll be recorded so you could see it. We have some amazing web developers, John and Rebecca from Theme Surgeons. They're in Minnesota. We've never actually met, but they helped us design this. So we have to say thank you. Thank you. And that beautiful 10-year mark that we just saw, that was designed by Jeff Carino, who's an amazing designer, as well as Natalie Chen, who helped us make that beautiful 10-year mark. So thank you, Jeff and Natalie. And then we had people behind the scenes, copywriting, helping with the content and everything. So Leanne, Jennifer, and Joanne also helped us with social media and our strategies. It took a world of people to make this happen. And last but not least, Luca Panatti, who's in the audience, we have to thank him because not only did he project manage this, but he built this. Thank you, Luca. And it wouldn't have happened without our board of directors because all this actually started back in January at our board retreat when we asked the question of if BAYCAT's turning 10, what do we need to do? And part of the answer was, you know, I don't think everybody understands what BAYCAT is. So here's our first attempt to try to show the rest of the world the complexity and the simplicity of what BAYCAT does. So happy birthday, BAYCAT. Shall we sing happy birthday, y'all? Can you help me with that? Yeah? Oh, okay, we'll do that later. No, Diarian's gone. Okay, so anyway, that's our website. It's very, very exciting. Are you ready to go back in history just a little bit? Okay, so if you happen to go to the About page and you go to Building BAYCAT, you ready for a little shock? Ta-da-da! Yes, that's me, a few years younger and a few pounds heavier, with a sledgehammer. And that wall was the first wall that we were demoing. Guess where it was? Right here. That's right where you're sitting. Those are the same windows. Who's next? Ah, that's Ariel in a hard hat. Also a few years younger, I could see. And pre-Zeta. We're glad Zeta's in the world. Look at what this space looks like. This was pre-everything. So we had actually the ability to build 10,000 square feet, but we needed a permit to allow these young people to be here. And we could only afford, I could only afford at that point, to build out 5,000 square feet. So we plugged up the hole, which is where Ariel's office is, and this is what it looked like, the raw space. So in 2003 was the first time I discovered the space. We demoed it. That's what it looked like. You're sitting in it. And here's the team. Ryan Watt was one of the first kids that was part of the BAYCAT crew. That's his mom, Linda Pettis, and then his grandma, Corinne. And they were also on the board. One of our founding fathers, who's like my pops, and if you're in the audience, in the online audience, hi, Keithy! That's Keith Kapmeyer, who really helped in heart, soul, resources, treasure, talent, all of it to make BAYCAT happen. And of course, that's my mommy on Breaking Ground Day, where she didn't really understand why I quit the law to want to do this. But here we are today. And here's Keith again with one of our first board chairs, Sue Sachs. And of course, BAYCAT would not exist without the vision also and the amazing magic of Bill Strickland, who I met over a decade ago when I was also planting these crazy ideas of wanting to start a place like BAYCAT. And between him and all his connections and all the different mayors, let's go to the next one, from Willie Brown to Mayor Newsom, to our current mayor, Mayor Lee. It's taken all these years to really help to build BAYCAT to what it is today. This man, does anybody recognize him? Who shops on eBay? Come on, tell the truth. Who sells their stuff on eBay? Mr. Jeff Skull was the first president of eBay. And because of the Skull Foundation and his support, we were able to raise our first $500,000 to build this place out, to make it what it is today. And he helped to get us another $500,000. So we raised the first $1 million to get this place built, to get all the infrastructure built as you see it. That was 2004 when the ribbon cutting happened in October. And that was the front door after we got the graphic arts department to start to stencil it. And then we started with the furniture, and we have some people from the design world, but one workplace as well as Turner Construction, Michael Willis Architects, who were the folks who built the international airport, were part of the architects. So from day one, we believed that this place represented the best that life has to offer for these young kids. We did not settle for less. I did not settle for less. And look at where we are today. And that community wall is about you guys. If it takes a village, it really takes all of us. When you thank me, you're thanking yourself to allow BAYCAT to do everything that it has. There's Jeff again, Mayor Newsom, Bill Strickland, with Casper, one of our first intern grads, and her family right in the back. Hi. And of course, we wouldn't have also done this without an amazing founding board member and just jazz icon extraordinaire and just an iconic human being who always saw technology as the bridge, as a bridge to his music, to really bridge generations and music styles and differences. Herbie Hancock. And of course, Keith. So the founding board members of Herbie and Keith, I had the great honor to be with them at the SF Jazz opening when Herbie was there. And Herbie has a little message.
Happy birthday, Big Cat! 10 years old.
So you're going to meet some more team members as the day happens, but please know, as you're sitting in these seats, it really has taken hundreds and hundreds of people, and we have some old-timers from Will here to Amber, teachers, funders, board members, so many people to help make this happen. We wouldn't be here without you. But as far as the team, you're going to get to meet some of the teaching staff, but I do want to make an announcement, and we're sorry to say, but very happy for Miss Brittany. So everybody say hi to Brittany. So Brittany has an amazing opportunity to advance her career, and can I say where you're going? Yeah, environmental defense. Say again?
Environmental Defense Fund.
Thank you, the Environmental Defense Fund, thank you. So she will be moving on about the middle of the month. She's been an amazing, amazing development manager who's really helped set a lot of roots for us that we're gonna be able to keep springing from. So thank you for every single pillar that you've laid in the ground for us, Brittany. Okay, so you know, this story only starts because of our young people, right? Many of you found out about us because of our young people. You guys, I need to bring you back up because I need your help on this one. So we're about to show a little video that is on the website, on the new website. Come closer, come here. And you guys know it, but I don't think they do. So can you tell me, what do you think about this guy that we're about to show a video?
Well, I think he's a really nice guy. He has a really good ear for music, and, you know, he likes to keep his cool on the down low. So.
Well, for me, he's a great friend. He helped me in graphic design and a really all-around great guy.
Cool. Okay, and who are we talking about?
Lamar!
All right, let's roll it. Can we get the lights?
At school, I didn't really do much. I was just into my normal classes. I would draw, either be at home or at school, mostly at school. And drawing is usually what helps me get my creative juices flowing, and then I start to think of ideas, and then whenever I have an idea, I just draw it. So if I hadn't come to BAYCAT, then I wouldn't have known about any of the stuff that I learned here. With the new technology that they have now, I now know how to use it, and it's been a great help. What I want to do in the future is help create art for a video game. I want to be a game designer. BAYCAT should stay around because it's a program for whenever kids have nothing to do, and not also that, but it also teaches kids more about the world around them that's included with technology. Well, without BAYCAT, I never really would have discovered how important technology is to life. I think it's important that kids should learn this because that way they'll be able to connect even better with other people around them. Well, some advice that I would give to kids who want to come here is that to not feel so down about not finding out what you want to do in the future. Just keep going. And if you go to BAYCAT, then I'm pretty sure you're going to find what you'll like and what you want to do in the future.
We won't put Lamar on the spot right at this very second, but we'll get to see more of him. And so it starts the story with the, do I have this on. Hello. It starts with the story of a young person figuring out what their future wants, what they want to do with their future. And we slowly, over 10 years, created a pathway toward employment. And so, you ready to see a little glimmer of what that might look like? Okay, then let's roll that. I'll come over
here. I started at BAYCAT when I was 13.
Pop your collar.
And through a bunch of internships and classes that I've taken at BAYCAT, it's led me to my path and my internship here at the Giants. This is my dream job because I get to see dreams come true every day. You get to see people who came from when they were little kids and they were fans of the sport to when now they're on the field and it feels just the same to them.
Come, and I'm going to invite Danny up in a second. Is Latisse in the audience? Latisse? Okay, so these young men, he started when he was 13, Iman right here, and Tyree when he was 16. So y'all are part of that pathway. So what advice do you have for these young people, or tell us about the SF Giants experience? So both these young men, along with Latisse, are working for the San Francisco Giants production. Hello.
Hello. Advice. So advice to all the young kids here, I guess, or the future, is just have fun and, you know, do the best that you can and make sure that you're not wasting time, because I feel like when I was young, if I would have took it a lot more serious, who knows where I could have been. So, and you know, I'm still in a pretty amazing place to have an internship at the Giants, you know, me and Tyree. So that's my advice.
Advice, just stay hungry. As long as you stay hungry, more doors is going to keep opening up, and just keep your head up, do everything.
Cool. And we have, you guys can hold on to that. I'm going to ask Danny Dan, who is from San Francisco Giants, and he is in charge of corporate sponsorship. I don't know. Marketing, there you go. Danny, thank you so much for being here today. I know it was a big deal to have the relationship with the San Francisco Giants. So in addition to the big field trip that you got all our young people to go to, it's really been about creating this pathway for them. So maybe say a few words about your perspective. What are they like as interns? Should other people even hire them?
Well, first off, I just want to say I learned about the program through Leadership SF. I met Billy and I met Iman at a Leadership SF day. They came out and talked about BAYCAT, and they showed some work that Iman produced himself with some other students here. And I was really impressed. And to learn that they were only a half a mile away from the ballpark and where I work every day, I felt like there needed to be a connection between the San Francisco Giants, SFG Productions team, and what Billy's doing here with these kids. And so I actually brought the whole SFG Productions team over here to see what was going on, and everyone was really impressed. And the SFG Productions decided to open up internship spots within the scoreboard room, the entertainment room. And it wasn't a guarantee, but we felt like this was a great opportunity for Billy to have a carrot out there for these kids to have the opportunity to go work for the San Francisco Giants. And they had to interview just like everyone else interviewed that applied for those internships. We get over 100 resumes of kids that want to be part of the San Francisco Giants, and they 3 of them got the internships, and from what I hear, they're producing great content, working hard. They're 3 of our best interns in SFG Productions. They're running camera, they're editing, they're doing things more than our normal interns do because they have a step up on a lot of our other interns because of this program. So I'm proud to say that we're partners with the BAYCAT.
Do you guys have anything else to say? You're welcome, sir. You're like, no, get me off the stage.
I will say one thing. I was very proud to see that video, and I'm excited to see what these kids have put together because it was a lot of fun hosting them at the ballpark. We separated them into 6 different groups, and we took them to all the different areas that we have media and everything from social media to the TV trucks. You'll see it, and how pop culture and the Giants media combined. I'm really excited to see the finished piece.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Go ahead.
I just want to say that it's an amazing opportunity, and thank you so much for having us.
All right, let's give it up to these young men and the SF Giants. Thank you, thank you. So as you can see, this is a lot to tell about BAYCAT, and so we try to make it easier for all of us, and we're ready to showcase a beautiful 10-year video. Young ladies, Angela, could you hit the lights? Sorry. And then let us show our video.
Am I in?
Yeah. Today at BAYCAT, I got to use the camera of my dreams.
Today at BAYCAT, I started my own production company.
Today at BAYCAT, I shot a music video.
Today at BAYCAT?
Today at BAYCAT, I got the chance to work with Showtime on a documentary. It was great.
Today at BAYCAT,
we made an awards video for Bank of the West.
I got to film on a sailboat.
I found my passion.
Today at BAYCAT, my voice was heard. My voice was heard! How's it going?
Today at BAYCAT, I saw the future of filmmaking.
My animation got 15,000 views.
Today at BAYCAT, my world got bigger.
I got a brand new logo.
Today at BAYCAT, I produced a documentary about public housing at Potrero Hill.
Today at BAYCAT, I got my dream job.
Today we found the sound.
BAYCAT!
Lights, please. Thank you. They got added the job of lights today. Did you guys like it? Did the little hairs go up? Did the little hairs go up? So in a nutshell, that's a little bit of what we did in the many, many years, in the last 10 years. Did you see what I said tomorrow? Watch what we do with you tomorrow, right? So we would not be here without an amazing group of dedicated board members, and there are many who are here. I know some of you walked in at different times, so can I have all the board members please stand up? And let's acknowledge, we have Mary Ann, Todd, and by the way, it's Todd's birthday, everybody. Happy birthday, Todd. Ramiro, am I missing anybody? And last but not least, thank you board members for being here. Come up, Eric. So it's always been a dream to do this pathway, not just for the kids, but to also get people in corporate America and at places like Pixar to be able to open their eyes and say, how do we connect the dots together? And when Eric joined the board, thanks to Charles and many of the other board members, we'll give you a shout out. Thank you for helping us to be here. Magic is happening with you at the chair. So thank you so much. Here's a little, what are we gonna do with you?
Well, I just wanted to say a couple of things about how I came to BAYCAT and what BAYCAT means to me. About 5 years ago, I was introduced to BAYCAT by Charles Patton, who was a friend of mine who I had done an internship with as a young person. We were 18 years old and in a minority program to be introduced into corporate America, learn business skills and things like that. The only problem with that is I didn't want to go into corporate America. I didn't want to work at Chevron. It was an amazing opportunity. I learned a ton. I made this amazing friend, but I wanted to work in movies. There was nothing like that for me as a young person. My parents had a camera, but I had nobody to teach me. I had no mentorship, and there was no pathway. It was a dream. Well, somehow, through my travels and perseverance, I found my way to Pixar. And when I was introduced to the opportunity to contribute to BAYCAT, I jumped at the chance because I wanted to give these young people, and Amon, I met 5 years ago and watched you grow from a student to now, a professional in the industry, and that's a dream come true for me. So that's why I'm at BAYCAT. I believe in it. I believe that the arts are a profession, and technology and art, bringing them together is something that is possible for us, for the children, young people, young adults to do right now. So that's why I'm involved in BAYCAT, and I love BAYCAT so much I'm donating my birthday to BAYCAT this year. This is my 5-year BAYCAT birthday. I'm not going to tell you what my real birthday is this year, but when my birthday comes around, instead of presents, I'm asking my family. My mom is actually here in the audience.
Hi.
She supported me all the way through, and she's here now. So
Yay.
I love her a lot. I would not be here today without that woman.
Wow.
I made a birthday page.
And let's dim the lights again so people can see that. Thank you.
We're going to go to that here in a minute.
Ta-da.
So that's little me getting a birthday present. And I hope I'm giving that present away to my brother, because I believe the best gifts in the world are the ones that you give away. So I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to send a note to some friends. Hopefully I can get 10 friends to give $25. Then it's $250. And if we get 100 people to do that, how much is that, Billy?
$25,000.
$25,000. So if the spirit moves you and you got a birthday to spare this year, we would love to encourage you to do something similar. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm so proud of the young people. I'm so proud of BAYCAT. Happy tenure.
Thank you. So we are definitely counting on your spirit. Like, seriously, how many people know we got ripped off 3 summers ago? In week 5 of 7, right? All our student laptops, 15 student laptops were ripped off. We got the most press we ever got, because of bad news. Because the name of our organization is BAYCAT. That stands for Bayview Hunters Point Center for Arts and Tech. And I have pride with Bayview Hunters Point, but when computers get ripped off and you start pointing fingers at our own neighborhood, that's not right. We raised $50,000 in 50 days. This is good news. This is not bad news. This is about young people getting jobs. So why can't we raise $100,000 in 100 days from good news? Are you with me? So everybody got a program. You have an envelope. We're serious about this. And you have these beautiful cards with the new mark, 10 years bold. Pass those out. This is our new website. Anybody going to our website can find many ways to help us. You could actually throw a party for us. And we have a lot of information about that. And I want to thank Marianne Willman, who's been on our 10 years board committee coming up with these ideas. And then you could also pledge your birthday. There's a little blue card. There's a pencil in that envelope. If you have a birthday and you're tired of getting those ugly sweaters, donate your birthday to us today. We're going to collect these today. Fill it out. Just put your name and your email and your phone. We'll send you an email to help you out, but this is very easy. It takes literally 5 minutes to do. It's really, really easy. So let me just see a show of hands. How many people are willing to pledge their birthdays? Right now. Up, up, up. Okay, show that. I easily see like 20-something people. Easy. I'd like to see that be, there's probably 100 people here. If 100 of you do that and your friends are willing to donate, 10 friends are willing to donate $25, that's $250. This room can raise $25,000 without trying that hard. Are you with me? Let's do it. You are not leaving this room until you fill this out. Brittany has a basket out there, okay? So that is our 10-year story. And are we ready to really celebrate our 30th episode? Let's invite our wonderful host back. Come. Angela and Diarion. Go for it.
Hey, Angela.
Yeah?
You know what time it is?
I know what time it is. Do you think they know what time it is?
I don't think so. Come on.
Pop culture. When I say pop culture, you say shock.
Pop culture.
Pop culture. Can I get a drum roll from the audience? Introducing Zoom In, episode 30, Pop Culture Shock. Zach!
Roll it!
Here's the story of a place named BAYCAT. And this year we're finally turning 10 years old, making media to represent each other in our 30th show. Zoom in this story. We're the producers, using everything we learned our summer long. Documentary, music, videos, and graphics. The list goes on and on and on. We've been thinking about pop culture and what it means to us with all the things we love. From what we eat and watch and wear and share and dance to. This is what it means to be the BAYCAT bunch. The BAYCAT bunch. The BAYCAT bunch. This is what it means to be the BAYCAT bunch. Zoom in, episode 30, Pop Culture Shock. Zap!
Oh, Lord.
Don't know. The Jonas Brothers?
One Direction. Which direction are they from?
You know that Kanye West named his baby Two Directions?
Northwest.
Northwest, Two Directions. He won up One Direction. Probably a winner of The Voice, maybe?
That is that fancy girl.
Yeah, I can say that, right?
I'm so fancy.
Oh, wait. I'm not sure that's Michael Jackson. Is it one of his brothers?
That's Michael Jackson.
Is that Idina Menzel?
No, he's a judge on The X Factor.
Frozen, something from Frozen.
And she's a beautiful voice.
Katy Perry.
Demi Moore.
That is Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato.
Give your heart a break, give your heart a break.
Vampire Diaries?
No idea.
I don't know all the names. They're from Supernatural.
What are they supernatural of? Like, do they have superpowers?
I think so.
She's a musician or a singer.
Oh,
Oh, you already have a ring.
a ring.
Beyonce.
Do you know what kind of bird this is? Hunger Games.
That's the logo for Hunger Games.
It's a mockingjay. It's a mockingjay. Nicki Minaj.
Barbie.
Nicki Minaj. I like that boom, 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 boom. I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love. Okay, I'm done.
This is a bonus point if you could do this dance.
You're like that.
I don't know. I know it's like, hand in the air.
No,
What? What do you? I don't know. Is it like walk like that's like an old like walk like an Egyptian?
No, you go like.
Oh, is that?
Okay, ready?
I'm missing. Only the sun feels warm under violet blue water. Caress crowds of moonlight, laugh till we're warm, drink the starlight. We'll stay so late, needing nothing but hours. Take my hand, don't let me age. Old is my home, old is the change. Leave anyways, it's all the same.
KQED was started in 1954, and now we have progressed all the way through to 2014, where it's called KQED Media, and it includes all sorts of online information and classes and blog sites and websites, as well as television programming, movies, and radio. Well, I decided to work for KQED because I'm very passionate about media. I teach media at the community college, and I'm also most passionate about how to teach young people to use media to make the world a better place. Whereas regular media, their profit motive is more important to them than the kind of media that they produce. So I really like supporting public media like KQED.
So
this is Radio Master Control, and everything you hear on KQED here in San Francisco and our sister station KQEI in Sacramento comes from this room, basically. My job is staff announcer or announcer operator. It's a twofold job at KQED. Local underwriting is provided by Wells Fargo, a proud supporter of KQED.
I think that KQED stories are relevant to our popular culture because it's all about the communities, and KQED is very responsive to local news all over the Bay Area. And it is the most frequently watched public television station in the country. Youth need to be involved with media because you're the future. I'm 65. How many years do I have left? We need young people's minds and hearts to help inform us about what's important.
Hello, my name is Blue.
I'm Stella.
But we both love food. Absolute foodies over here.
Oh yeah, you know, eating it, taking pictures of it before you're eating, you know, posting it on Instagram all the time.
Wait, all the time?
Yeah.
You're telling me that every time you eat something you gotta snap a little picture and post it?
It's like my prayer before eating. I do it all the time. Everybody does it.
Oh, not everybody.
Yes, everybody. You don't see food on your feed often?
Like on the now and then, but not on a regular act, you know?
You know what, I'm gonna challenge you. Every single time I see a food post on Instagram, you're gonna have to go eat.
Sure. I'm just holding you accountable if I starve to death.
Okay. Oh, Zara from BAYCAT posted a margarita pizza.
Easy, let's go. Damn, look at this little thing. I'm starting to think maybe I should have ordered two because I don't know if this Instagram challenge is gonna keep me fed enough. I'm a growing boy.
Oh, uh-huh.
This pizza's so sick. Like, this must be out of the Ninja Turtles film, like every day. Do turtles even like pizza? Where does that come from anyways? But,
Let's see what we have next while we're finishing this. Oh, ice cream. Perfect dessert.
should we just take these slices to go then?
Sure. You enjoying that ice cream?
Oh yeah, it's just what I needed. Just a little light dessert to tie me over till my next meal.
Oh, so you're ready.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a while, right?
Let's check what our next one is. Pupusas from Balumpia.
Looks scrumptious. We about to do this right now?
Yeah. It's a challenge.
All right, let's do this. All right.
Okay.
Ain't no thing. Oh, man. Thank God it's pupusas. I don't know if I can stomach any more ice cream and pizza.
The challenge isn't over yet, so.
All right, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Pupusa me. You trying to have some?
No thank you. I'm full from that pizza.
Okay, well, because I ain't full.
You can give up now if you want to.
This thing I'm about to, hell no. Check this out. I ain't even tripping.
Let's see what's going on my Instagram feed, huh?
Ain't no thing. Always room for more.
Even some poached eggs.
I love eggs. This is kind of breaking my bank though. We should go over to my place and cook this up. All right, not too bad for my first poached egg. I could use the bathroom.
I won.
Taking it old school. Y'all ready? Yeah. All right.
Rápido o lento, back in time, rapeando las canciones me invento. Back in the game, still the same. Regresar en el tiempo, estaría en mi barrio, a Honduras represento, donde podía jugar con mis amigos en el vecindario. Pero es el presente, aquí tenemos que estar. Back in time, no podemos regresar. I can change this con un par de beats, unas letras, we make it. Pero para ser honesto, back in time sería perfecto. Y así es como nosotros nos robamos el show y la gente se queda like wow.
Back in the day, I can only imagine what I'd do.
Today you gotta stay on your feet, stay on the move, don't miss a beat. Cause life is rushing past you, everyone is active. The future's where you wanna be.
But if I went back in time, I'd see the world in its prime. The fashion, music, and the trends. But what if you went back
in time, everybody was in the prime. There was a lot of crime, but there was a lot of good times. A lot of people playing punch out, get out, football head, Arnold. You looking like Pinky with no brain. Oh, you heard me? I'm off the chain, you can't beat me. I'm like Goldberg in the WWE, man. You see, undefeated. I go insane, not out saying the same. All y'all do just doing the same game while I'm on the next level, the next level, Well, all y'all sounding so easy like Dr. Freezy, y'all see me? Yeah. Are we done?
Back in the day, I can only imagine what I'd do.
Today you gotta stay on your feet, stay on the move, don't miss a beat. Cause life is rushing past you, everyone is active. The future's where you wanna be.
But if I went back in time, I'd see the world in its prime. The fashion, music, and the trends. But what if you went back in time? What if you went back in time?
Now that is air, but what is that and how did it get here? What's with the air?
I make YouTube videos for a living. I work for Discovery Digital Networks. It's part of the Discovery Channel family. And I make D-News, which is a science show, Test Tube, which is a news show, and then Anywho, which is kind of just more for fun.
I host a show called Animalist News. It's news about animals all around the world, and it's every day on YouTube. And then I also am a YouTuber, and I just create funny content on the internet.
When YouTube came out, the ability to put a video onto a website was phenomenal. And you could actually put like a news report or a video that someone had taken along with the news story, and it made it so much better. Knowing more about the world around you is really valuable. And before, if it wasn't in your newspaper or on your radio or on your local news station, you would never even hear about it.
You know, there's so many videos out there that impact everybody socially, whether it's starting a new trend or whether it's for a good cause. There's so much power in the internet now because everybody can, you know, watch something and share it with their friends and spread the word about anything.
Pony 2012 is a good example. That one made a huge splash. Things like Khan Academy, hopefully things like D-News. YouTube for me, it's, you know, like my livelihood. It helps me make my money, but it also is fun.
So basically, we're all gonna have to eat bugs in the future.
Are you brave enough to try a bug?
Are they dead?
Yeah.
Can I take the head off first before I eat the thing?
Yes. You have this tool that is still pretty new, and if you have a passion, whether it's to entertain or to let your voice be heard, YouTube is a great platform for making content and just getting whatever you want to get out there.
If you want to make something, you have a passion about something, just get out there and do it. Turn on your webcam. All the computers and cell phones that are made now have them, so just turn it on and start talking to it. Even if you don't think you have anything to say, you definitely do. Everybody's got something they want to talk about.
We produce all the content for the scoreboard, for TV commercials, animations that we may need, and also work with like the players sometimes for interviews.
What we're incorporating a lot of now is social media. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram are all things that we like to incorporate into our show.
You're taking pictures, you're taking selfies, you're tweeting, you're Instagramming. We capture all that.
We are looking at people's tweets that have to do with the cafe here.
We kind of encourage people to use specific hashtags for the opportunity to be highlighted on the scoreboard during the game.
Players are able to talk directly to fans, answer their questions. You see kids taking the field saying autographs, but we like to say selfies are the new autographs.
So I think pop culture is what's popular now and what people are kind of turning to for trends and different things.
I'm holding an Emmy.
It's up to us to be aware of pop culture, to be watching television shows, listening to music, watching the latest movies to know what fans are interested in. And that affects the kinds of videos that we edit, like the way we edit. I might copy something that I saw on TV because I know that that's popular right now. I think athletes are trendsetters. The way they behave, or maybe the music they listen to, or the way they dress definitely influence pop culture because everyone's looking up to them like a trendsetter. And so then when they decide to play a certain way, act a certain way, dress a certain way, then that influences a whole generation of people who look up to them.
I played sports my whole life. I knew that at one point my playing days were going to end, so this was the closest to playing and being back in the action as I could be, to be a reporter, and I still pinch myself.
The
best moment I had was creating my first player performance video. It got played on a scoreboard in front of like 40,000 people.
We all started as interns here at the Giants, and that was part of our academic program. We interned, all of us actually in different departments, I believe, and you plug away and you start at the bottom.
You guys have the tools, you guys have the resources, so it's up to you to apply yourself.
I know we ain't famous, but we bout to show ya. Someday we'll be big and we'll be driving Range Rovers. If it ain't today, then it'll be soon. One day we will touch the sky and then we'll reach the moon. Trap, 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 trappings in the fame, diamonds in the rings. We keep it lit when we on the stage. Paparazzi taking pics of me. I can't believe, oh, we too fast. If I'm under pressure, then I couldn't handle it. When the paparazzi come, I know that I would split. If I could perform, I know that I would soar. But when I open up the door, all they want is more.
The struggle they go through every day is their life, it should be okay. We about to show you how it is to do it our way.
Trap, 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 trappings in the fame, diamonds in the rings. We keep it lit when we on the stage. Paparazzi taking pics of me. I can't believe, oh, we too fast. Y'all all here, hip hop, R&B, and a little of that country. Focus on the wrong piece. I'm making all that money, obsessed with all these make-believe, different personalities. See on the TV screen, all this technology, say working on that rich, trying to make it big. So when we finish, we gon' be with it. Ha. Trap, 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 trappings in the fame, diamonds in the rings. We keep it lit when we on the stage. Paparazzi taking pics of me. I can't believe, oh, we too fast. Trap, 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 trap. Trap, 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 trap. Trap, 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 trap. Trap, 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 trap. Trap, 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 trappings in the fame. We keep it lit when we on the stage. I can't believe, oh.
What's poppin'?
Culture.
What's poppin'?
Culture. Pop, 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 pop. BAYCAT 10.
Let's take a selfie.
First things first, we the realest. Making beats, let the whole world hear it.
That order. That order. That order. That order. 2005, BAYCAT feeling the vibe. Oh, nah.
Let's take a selfie.
Tercero y segundo, vamos a poner a BAYCAT en todo el mundo. Estamos haciendo historia, son 10 años que se quedan en la memoria.
I got one less problem without you.
I got one less problem.
I got one less problem without you, yeah.
I got one less problem.
BAYCAT winning, we at the top, just us winning trophies. Like we some bosses having fun doing us, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. We'll be counting stars.
There's no going back, going back.
We'll be counting stars, counting stars. I got one less problem without you. Fly. Flawless.
One less problem.
I got one less problem without you.
Flawless.
One less problem.
We woke up like this.
We woke up like this.
Can you believe these young people, 11 to 17, made this show? Are you ready to meet them? Youth media producers, let's see you up here.
Hello? Okay. Hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Okay, you could hold on to one, too. We're just going to untangle. So meet the youth media producers. Introduce yourselves, your age, and what role you played on which pieces. Are you ready? Go for it.
I'm Charlie Carrion. I'm 16, and I am vocals in Back in Time. I also contributed to the mural over there and the DVD covers.
Okay, so I'm Celine Lee, and I'm 14 years old, and I directed and produced the Pop Culture Challenge, as well as directed various other films. And I also did part of the motion graphics for the intro, and I worked on the mural.
Hi, I'm Star Franklin, and I was vocals on the intro and the outro to BAYCAT. Brady BAYCAT Punch or something. And I was AC on Pacifica. What's AC? AC is assistant camera. And yeah.
I'm Ginger Chen. I made the two behind-the-scenes videos that you saw in the front for the music video and the mural, and I also made the credits. I was the editor of the intro, and I filmed for the music video, the food challenge, and also SFG Productions.
I'm James. I am 12 years old, and I did the motion graphics for the YouTube documentary, and I was one of the cinematographers for the SFG Productions.
My name is Amir Trayvon Chapman. I am 14 years old, and I starred and wrote my part in Back in Time, and I was the director of photography for the video trappings of the fame.
Hi, my name is De'Arion Curry Matthews. I'm 14, and I worked on the SFG Productions. I was director, and then I worked on KQD. I was director and editor. Then I worked on the food challenge as cinematographer and a few others.
I'm Zavante. I'm 14, and I co-produced the beat for the intro. I also was in the intro. I was in Champions of Fame, and I also wrote that too. And I was on the Pop Culture Challenge, right? Pop Culture Challenge? Okay. And I was also on the outro, which I wrote and starred in.
My name is Jazzy, and I'm sick. That's why I sound like this. But I was in, what is it called? Trappings of Fame. And the outro, intro. I was in a few things like the Giants thing, and yeah.
I'm Demore, and 13. All right. I edited and shot the Pacifica music video. I did motion graphics for hashtag Do It For The Food. What else? Oh yeah, I shot KQED, was one of the DPs. And I did motion graphics for another video, forgot.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'm 11, and I was the producer and interviewer for Pop Culture Challenge's Age Matter. And I think the YouTube video, I was the girl who ate the cricket, and the cinematographer for that video, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Gianni. I'm 12 years old. I sung on the intro, and I rapped in the video Trappings of Fame, and I also worked on the mural.
I'm Yasmin, and I'm 11, and I worked on the SF Giants production, and I was the cinematographer for D News, and I worked on the mural too.
I'm Janice, I'm 17, and I co-produced the intro song, the BAYCAT Bunch, and I also directed and edited the music video for Trappings in the Fame.
I'm John Paul Mackey. I'm John Paul Mackey. I'm 16, and I produced a lot of songs for this Zoom In. Oh, not a lot, but I produced the music for the KQED. Oh, sorry. I produced the music for the Pop Culture Challenge and Trappings of Fame, and I also contributed to the mural and the posters.
Hello, audience. My name's AJ Martin. I'm 17. I did the sound for The Guy with the Worms. You know that video? I also did sound for Pop Culture Challenge, and then I did assistant camera for Trapped and Pacifica. Then I was assistant director for Back in Time, and then I directed the SF Giant Productions.
My name is Terrence Lessinger. I was a director on the Zoom In intro.
Hi, I'm Willie Lamar Turner Jr., 17 and a quarter. And I composed my own verse and co-produced the beat to Back in Time. I was also in the intro and the outro, and I helped with the mural.
I'm Angela, I'm 12, and I sung and wrote all my parts in the intro, Trappings of Fame, and the outro, and I was the cinematographer for Back in Time. Oh, I also produced the outro beat.
Hi, I'm Stella, and I'm 15 years old, and I directed the Pacifica music video, and I wrote, directed, and acted in hashtag Do It For The Food, and I was the cinematographer for Back in Time.
Hi, I'm Romy, and I edited the Do It For The Food, and I was DP for the Pop Culture Challenge and the SF Giants, and I worked on a mural and designed the DVD cover.
All right, hi, I'm Hugo Castillo. I'm 15 years old, and I directed Back in Time. I co-wrote and co-edited hashtag Do It For The Food, and was a cinematographer in various films made here, such as the KQED, the SFG Productions, and a few others.
I'm Alex Orto. I'm 17 years old. I wrote and rapped my part in Back in Time and the outro.
I am so glad I don't need a job in media. Look at these guys. Can you give it up for these guys one more time? We would love to open up for Q&A, but I also want to respect time. So I know one question that's probably in your mind is, does anybody want to talk about the most challenging thing that you had to do for this show? The most challenging thing. And there's a mic that you guys have, so go ahead and pass it down. Star, you want to start? And we'll move the mic down.
The most challenging thing for me was bringing up the courage to sing in the intro and the outro. And yeah.
Thank you.
The most challenging piece with me okay, the most challenging piece for me was the intro because it was very complicated. There were like 49 videos that I had to put into the same frame and resize and range, and it was really complicated and stressful, but I did it, and I'm really proud of it.
Yay! Who else?
For me, it was just hard writing and producing the rest of the beat for Back in Time, because even though I already had the idea and I guess kind of the base for it, it was just hard making the beat for the verses and trying to figure out the pre-chorus and the outro at the same time.
For me, it was the filming of Trapping. Is it Trapping of the Fame or Trapping of Fame? It's my own song. That's kind of sad. All right. I think it was difficult because we had to make choreography and we would practice it back to back, and then in that hot room, and then we went out to shoot it. We were running around everywhere like chickens with our head cut off, and it was fun, but it was complicated at the same time. Anybody else?
Pass it down.
Oh, yeah. All right. The outro was challenging because first the beat, it was similar to the intro, BAYCAT Bunch, and we kept on singing it how the intro was, so we had to change the beat, feel me? So yeah.
Jade?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. The most complicated thing or challenging thing for me was the pop culture challenge, because the first time we did it, we actually had sticky notes in the back that actually meant what they were, and then, but the real one, it was like, I didn't even know what they were, so sorry, help me out. And then it was actually kind of hard trying not to laugh when they had the wrong kind of answers. It was funny though, when he said Barbie, I was making eyes.
Are we good? Anybody else? Final word? Go D'Ariane.
So the hardest part for me is the KQD. Editing it was a pain because I had to get everything to fit together and had to fit it under 5 minutes, which I wanted a lot more, but that's what you get. Anyway, I had a real good help from Zara and Viviana. They helped me out a lot.
Well, thank you guys. So we'll pass the mic down, and this would not happen without the amazing group of BAYCAT team members. They are all here in your program. If you have met them or if you haven't, please give a special shout out to everybody here. I'm going to shout out their names because it is our 10-year. Ariel, Arlene, Brittany, Edgar, Jamin, Jason, Jose, who's right there, Katie, amazing program director, Liz, behind the camera, Savannah, right there in the crowd, Tim, our art director, hi Tim, and Zara. We would not be here without them. Woo! And this semester, we had the special chance to work with some extra teachers. So Damon, the one and only Damon, who taught the music video production, take it away.
Hello, everybody. First, before I get started, I want to thank my my boy Edgar, class TA, and also Stella. You guys did a bang-up job. I'm grateful for you guys' presence. And the youth, I'm sorry, they deserve another round of applause because they're so great. Making music videos isn't always the most exciting job. It becomes very painful. It's a lot of work. And these youth, they endured every moment of it from development to post-production. And man, you guys are just professionals. And yeah, definitely you guys deserve that praise. And I'm very proud of you guys. And we did some dope music videos, man. Professional work, definitely. So thank you. And I want to introduce another colleague of mine, Ben, Graphic Arts.
And by the way, the front row is all the music video folks.
Music video, raise your hands.
Yes, music video, woohoo! Okay, Graphic Arts team, step up.
I want to thank my TA, Jenny, and my teaching assistant, Lamar, who were instrumental in helping everything run smoothly this summer. I also, let's give the graphic arts students one more round of applause. They did some amazing work this year. So I'm super impressed by the way they all worked together as a team and created this mural together. And everyone had a piece of one of their ideas represented together, and that's an impressive feat for people of any age to accomplish. So that was incredible. I just want to say a little bit about what we did this summer. So the students learned the basics of graphic design and then applied them across media and painting, motion graphics. They created animated GIFs. They made title tracks, posters, and T-shirt designs. And I think that's maybe about it. And I'd like to pass the mic over to maybe one of the best instructors I've ever worked with, Zara, and her assistant, Viviana.
Okay, can I just say one thing about this mural? I don't know if you guys can see this, but over here on Saturn, that is me and my best friend Beyonce. On the top, we're singing our hit song. So thank you to the graphic arts crew for making my dream, making my dream come true. That was really great. But can we get the documentary filmmakers up here? I wanna, can we get a round of applause for these filmmakers? Over the past several weeks, these guys learned everything from concepting ideas. By the way, documentaries are really, really hard to make. A lot harder than fiction films. There's no script. You gotta find the story, right? So I'm really proud of all of you guys. They learned how to use DSLR cameras. They learned how to light, how to conduct interviews. They learned about composition. They learned how to talk to strangers. That's really hard and scary in a safe way, you know. And then they learned how to bring everything in Premiere. And they didn't just stop there. They then learned motion graphics. I mean, we got people as young as 12 doing motion graphics, something I didn't learn until I was 25. So good job, you guys. I'm really proud of you.
Ginger, can you step forward for a moment? Ginger actually had a very unique title this summer. She was our behind-the-scenes intern. So those videos you saw coming in, she completely did independently. One was a behind-the-scenes of Pacifica. The other one was a behind-the-scenes of the mural. So if you want to learn more about that mural, you can check out our video. She also 100% concepted, directed, shot, edited, everything, that outro, the green screen outro, which I was really, really proud of. And she edited the intro, which I was terrified of. I'm like, can you do this? And she was like, yeah, I can do it. And she totally rocked the, made the Birdie Bunch, like, totally brought it to a new level. So thank you, Ginger. And lastly, I really want to thank Viviana. Viviana was the best TA I could ask for. Viviana is also one of our intern graduates. I really wish I was in a program like this. If folks in here are interested in teaching media, the BAYCAT internship is also a good way to go. Jenny is also an intern graduate, and Edgar is an intern graduate from last year, and now he's our program coordinator. So thank you so much, Viviana. Here's a little card. And last but not least, I would like to bring up the best musician of all time, Trackademics, a.k.a. Jason Valerio.
So, music production students, where are you guys at? What's up, everybody? Ooh, it's nice deep back here. I love that. Yeah, give it up for the music production class for summer 2014. All the music from the intro to the 2 music videos you heard to the outro, all completely produced. Actually, this is actually the first term. I've been here for 3 summers. This is actually the first term where they did all of the beats. And I didn't produce anything this time. They wrote everything and they produced everything. So give them a round of applause. Yeah, definitely. And I've had a few returner students. I've seen the growth. We're going to start getting really deep into more music training. So I'm really excited. I'd like to give a shout out to my interns, Zavante, Lamar, Janice, just for helping step up and help the class along. Just everybody. Alex for always doing everything. John Paul for making all the beats. All my newcomers, you guys been amazing. Amir, just everybody in the class. Angela, Star. I could go down the whole Jazzy, Giatti. I'm gonna go down everybody. Charlie. Yeah, without you guys it wouldn't have been possible. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Lynn, who's been the volunteer for our class. I've actually learned a lot from her. She's an amazing composer, and she actually helped a lot with the composition of the students, helping them work on their beats. So it's been amazing. Yeah, and I'd like to give you this token of our goodwill, So I'd like to bring back up our 2 hosts, Diarion and Angela. Come on up.
We'd like to end this with a happy birthday to BAYCAT.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear BAYCAT. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Birthdays. BAYCAT's 10 years bold because of you guys. Let's go for another 10 years and 1,000 of these guys. Let's celebrate together. Happy birthday. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Okay, pictures and certificates. Picture time. Oh,